Ratan Naval Tata. He was born on December 28, 1737 in Mumbai, India. Ratan Tata was born into the wealthy and influential Tata family known for their pioneering industrial contributions to India. His father was Naval Tata and his mother was Sooni Tata. He is the great grandson of Jamsetji Tata, the founder of the Tata Group. He belonged to a Parsi Zoroastrian family. Ratan Tata's education reflects a blend of Indian roots and global exposure. Cathedral and John Cannon School in Mumbai for early education, Bishop Cotton School in Shimla, Cornell University, USA, where he earned a degree in architecture and structural engineering in 1962, Harvard Business School, where he completed an advanced management program in 1975. The Tata's Group's story is not just one of business success, but also one of nation building, social responsibility, and values based leadership. From Jasmeet Tata's early vision of India's industrial progress to Ratan Tata's global aspiration, the company's journey reflects its long standing commitment to ethics, innovation, and making a positive impact on society. The Tata Group is one of the greatest and most respected companies in the world with a legacy that spans over 150 years. Founded in 1868 by Jasmeet Tata, an Indian pioneer and visionary, Tata has grown from a small trading firm into a multinational conglomerate with operations in more than 100 countries across 6 continents. Personal life of Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata has led a private, low profile personal life. He is not married and has always been deeply focused on his work and philanthropic initiatives. Despite being one of the most influential people in India, he remains humble, known for his modesty and down to earth nature. Ratan Tata retired as chairman of the Tata Group in 2012, handing over the reins to Cyrus Mistry, though he returned briefly as interim chairman in 2016 during a leadership crisis within the group. Since stepping down, he has continued to focus on philanthropic initiatives and mentoring young entrepreneurs. Ratan Tata legacy is not just in the massive growth and global presence of the Tata Group, but in his personal ethos of humility, integrity, and social responsibility. His leadership has left an indelible mark on Indian industry, inspiring future generations of business leaders. His vision was to modernize, consolidate, and globalize the Tata Group. Here are some key highlights of his leadership. Number one, global expansion. Ratan Tata is credited with making Tata a global brand. Some of the most significant acquisitions under his leadership include Tetley Tea UK in 2000. Tata Tea acquired the British Tea Company, making it the second largest tea company in the world. Chorus Steel UK in 2007. Tata Steel acquisition of Chorus made Tata Steel one of the top steel producers globally. Jaguar Land Rover UK in 2008. Tata Motors acquired the luxury car brand Jaguar and Land Rover, which were struggling at the time, but became highly profitable under Tata's management. Tata Nano, one of Ratan Tata's most ambitious projects, was the development and launch of the Tata Nano in 2008, which aimed to provide the world's cheapest car, priced at around $2,000, to make car ownership accessible to millions of Indians. Though the project faced challenges and did not achieve long term commercial success, It remains a symbol of Tata's commitment to affordable innovation. Number 3, innovation and modernization. Ratan Tata was instrumental in modernizing Tata's corporate structure. He encouraged the group companies to adopt cutting edge technologies and business practices. He also worked to consolidate the group, focusing on stronger coordination and synergy among Tata companies. Number 4, ethical leadership. Ratan Tata's leadership was characterized by his commitment to ethical business practices. He maintained the group's reputation for integrity, social responsibility, and philanthropy, which had been deeply rooted in the Tata Group's ethos since its founding. Here are some key phases in company Tata's journey. Number 1, early years and vision of Jamsetji Tata, 1839 to 1904. Jamsetji Tata, often referred to as the father of Indian industry, was deeply committed to India's economic independence and modernization. He envisioned India's industrial future focusing on sectors like steel, power, education, and hotels. Some of his notable visions include: number 1, Tata Steel. The idea of building India's first steel plant, realized later by his successors. Tata Power, establishing India's first hydroelectric plant, which became a cornerstone of the country's energy sector. Number 3, Taj Mahal Palace Hotel. Built in 1903 in Mumbai, it remains a symbol of Indian hospitality and luxury. Jasmeet Tata's vision extended beyond business. He wanted to create institutions that would serve long term India's development. Though many of his ideas materialized after his death, he laid the foundation for Tata's group ethos, nation building through business. Number 2, expansion under J.R.D. Tata, 1938 to 1991. Jasmeet Ji's successors, particularly J.R.D. Tata, took the group to new heights. J.R.D. Tata is credited with expanding Tata into diverse sectors like aviation, chemicals, and automotive. His leadership style combined high ethical standards with bold business decisions. Tata Airline, Air India. J.R.D. founded India's first commercial airline, which later became Air India. Tata Motors played a key role in developing India's automotive industry. Tata Consulting Services, TCS, a revolutionary IT service company that became a global leader in the technology sector. JRD was a strong proponent of corporate social responsibility and emphasized the importance of employee welfare and ethical business practices. Number 3, globalization under Ratan Tata, 1991 to 2012. Ratan Tata, who took over the reins in 1991, led the company through a phase of globalization and modernization. Number 4, continued growth and legacy. Tata Group today is a massive enterprise with more than 100 subsidiaries and numerous iconic brands under its belt. Tata companies are involved in industries like steel, automobiles, technology, hospitality, telecommunication, and more. Its flagship companies include Tata Consulting Service, Tata Motors, Tata Steels, Tata Chemicals, Tata Power, Tata Communication, and Tata Consumer Products. Ratan Tata philanthropy was a support of education, medicine, and rural development. 1984 anti-Sikh program victims. In the aftermath of the 1984 Sikh genocide, Tata extended his support to affected Sikh survivors by donating trucks through Tata Motors. Number 2, University of New South Wales. Tata supported University of New South Wales Faculty of Engineering to develop capacity to provide improved water for challenge areas. Number 3, University of California. Tata Hall at the University of California, San Diego is a state-of-the-art research facility that was opened in November 2018. The building is named after the Tata Trust, who donated 70 million to UC San Diego in 2016 to establish the Tata Institute for Genetics and Society, which is housed within the building. Number 4, Tata Education and Development Trust. Tata Education and Development Trust, a philanthropic affiliate of Tata Group, endowed a 28 million Tata Scholarship Fund that will allow Cornell University to provide financial aid to undergraduate students from India. Number 5, Executive Center at Harvard Business School. In 2010, Tata Group companies and Tata Charities donated 50 million for the construction of an executive center at Harvard Business School. Tata Innovation Center at Cornell Tech, Indian Institute of Technology, Indian Center for Neuroscience, MIT Tata Center for Technology and Design. These are all the other places where Ratan Tata donated the money. Ratan Tata said, in times of adversity, you have two choices. You can either steal yourself away from the situation or steal yourself up towards it. For Ratan Tata, the choice was made early on. To be given the reins to India's largest business conglomerate can be extremely daunting. But Ratan Tata's takeover as the chairman of the Tata Group proved that what is really great can be made even better. His legacy has the innate power to inspire great leadership. His success can motivate any beyond words. But if how the world sees you is a result of how well you communicate, Ratan Tata's wisdom is unmatchable. From a man who has lived his days redefining success, his experiences and learnings can brighten the light at the end of any entrepreneurial tunnel. If ever on your journey of life you need a little nudge, a push or a spark, you read the life of Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata's success can motivate any beyond words. But if how the world sees you is a result of how well you communicate, Ratan Tata's wisdom is unmatchable. Here is the story shared by Zoeb Hassan. Nazia and Zoeb, you have a telephone call from some gentleman by the name of Mr. Ratan. My mother said while handing Nazia the phone. My name is Ratan and I am starting a music company by the name of CBS India. I would like you and Zoeb to record an album for us if possible, he said. Can I come and meet with both of you? Mama, can Mr. Ratan come over to discuss a music project with us? Nazia said excitedly to mother. Not today, maybe on Friday, said mother. Mr. Ratan, can you come on Friday to our home in Wimbledon? Nazia said in a business-like manner. On Friday, a tall, impeccably dressed man in a suit arrived at our residence. He had a gentle smile on his face and was extremely soft-spoken. He seemed so sincere when he spoke. We had no idea who he was, and he never bragged about himself. He just said, if you guys agree, then let's make it happen. I will get someone to get in touch with you regarding the agreement. Make sure you get a lawyer and your parents to look at the agreement. If you don't agree with anything, speak to me directly. The rest is history, and we produced the Young Tarang album with possibly the first music video India and South Asia had ever seen. This was around the time MTV had just launched in USA. MTV called us and said they had never seen anything like this and asked if we had done anything in English. Doordarshan played the music videos in India and the album outsold even Disco Divane. When we finally met Mr. Ratan Tata on the launch of the album at the Taj Hotel in Mumbai, we were then told by the MD of CBS India who this great man was. Until then, we had no idea who Mr. Ratan was. After the launch of the album, he invited Nazia and I to his residence for dinner. We thought he probably lived in a palace. When we reached, we were taken back that the most powerful industrialist of India lived in such a humble house, a small two-bed flat, sparsely decorated. We met his sister, one servant. It was a simple dinner with a great man, which to this day I will never forget. I did meet Mr. Tata several times post this dinner. Once on Bond Street in London while shopping. How are you, Zoeb? How is Nazia and your parents? Hi, Mr. Ratan. They are fine, thank you. What brings you to the UK? He smiled and said, to look at some airplanes. Later, I found out he came to purchase a few planes for Air India, which he also owned at that time. Mr. Tata was living proof that one can be iconic businessman and still be a true gentleman. Here are some quotes of Ratan Tata on success and failure. Ups and downs in life are very important to keep us going because a straight line, even an ECG, means we are not alive. On leadership and values, power and wealth are not two of main stakes. On risk taking and innovation, none can destroy iron, but its own rust can. Likewise, none can destroy a person, but his own mindset can. On humility and ethics, I have always been very confident and very upbeat about the future potential of India. I think it is a great country with great potential. On making a difference, I have always felt it is important to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and feel proud of the decisions you have made.